Morning, third graders. It's Monday, May 4th. I hope you had a wonderful weekend and enjoyed this beautiful weather. It was really nice to be outside and just be outside. I know the past week it was really rainy, so it was a good treat for us. Okay, so boys and girls, let's look at today and look at a couple of things for the week. We are going to continue that 9 to 3 school day where you're planning your breaks and your assignments. Remember at the end of the day to check your checklist that you finished all your assignments for the day so you don't fall behind. Also, it's very important to watch all the videos that are posted on each blog each day. Otherwise, you'll have a really difficult time completing the assignments correctly. And so that's important to watch the whole video. Okay, first I want us to look in our folders for in our social studies folders. So our April e-learning folder, I want you to put into your April e-learning folder here. Okay, so as you can see, all right. Everything's in March and everything's in April, and I already put August's April e-learning folder in there. And now you have your May e-learning folder, and I made a May e-learning folder here. So I want you to start organizing this since we are going to do this until June. Also, put any old Zoom schedules into your April e-learning. So let's first look at our new May e-learning folder. It's a little bit differently set up. We put only 2 weeks worth rather than the month, and we also did it by date rather than subject. So we're not going to have cursive, math, social studies, science. So for Monday, May 4th, all your assignments should go underneath this tab. Remember, if you need to add a slide, don't add the blue. Some of you are adding the color and it's really hard to read your work above the color. So I'm going to delete that. When you're adding, add a slide that is white so that we can see your work clearly and it's much easier to read. Okay, so under May 4th, you're going to put all your work for May 4th, and then for Tuesday, all your work under Tuesday. Notice we skip Wednesday because you're not going to have an assignment from us on our blog on Wednesday because it's going to be Wellness Wednesday, and more will come through an email about that day for you. And here's Thursday, Friday, and then you can see we end the slides on Friday, May 15th, because that's 2 weeks. So after the 2 weeks, after you read the comments that I leave for you and your parents to read together, then you can slide this into May when you're done, and then we'll have a new May slideshow for you for another 2 weeks. Also, our Zoom chart for this week, let's take a peek at this. Always make sure you have the right dates. So this is for the week of May 4th to May 8th. And on here, I have the same Zoom links from Monday, Thursday, Friday until June. So they're always going to be the same Zoom link, okay? And then here's Spanish and library for today. Notice tomorrow, we don't have a Zoom. We usually don't on Tuesdays. I usually could do office hours with students. But Tuesday, I am in a professional level development day for ELA with that research group that you know I'm in. So normally I would have a sub, so I'm not going to be able to answer your questions readily through email, so hopefully you can find out your answers through your friends, but I will be available after 3 o'clock to answer all those. Otherwise, I won't be able to answer those questions, but your assignments for the day will be posted on the blog, so you will have work for that day. Wednesday is Wellness Wednesday, so usually we have a Zoom, but we won't for this week. And then we push Mr. Casal to Thursday since we can't have him Wednesday. And we'll celebrate August's birthday on Thursday because I won't see you on her birthday. And Friday is our book club days. Okay, so everything is in there. I also emailed the different Zoom links to you. So you might see that in your email. So just click yes, accept, and it will go into your Google Calendar so that you can plan from all your Zooms now with me from now until June because they'll be the same. Okay, so let's go back to our blog. So that was a lot, and we'll go over more of that during our Zoom. Today at 11, we're going to do some book club work. We're going to talk about theme. So I'm going to put something in your reading folder that you're going to be able to read with your book clubs and then figure out the theme. I'm going to see a small group of number 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 today. You have Spanish at 1:20 and library broadcast at 2:30. Now, reading and writing book club's theme, Mrs. Luciano talks about the story element in her video, and she talks about what is theme. It's a big message that we take away after reading our book. So watch it very carefully. And also in your Padlet, in your book club Padlet, I also added a column named theme now. So this is something that you can discuss with your book club members too. Okay, and she goes over that. We also thought it would be helpful. So her video is about 5 minutes, and then we have another Brain Pop video, which is also another 5 minutes. And it also teaches you more about theme. So please connect to your Scarsdale account. Make sure when you go under people, it's your account, not someone else's. So when you watch the movie and complete the quiz, I can give you credit because it will show up on my dashboard. If you don't use this link, then go to Heathcote Gateway, sign into BrainPop under Google Suite. This week you have a new sort for spelling, so take a peek. Remember, it should be about 15 minutes a day. Don't leave all the activities for Friday. You might need to repeat your speed sort, your blind sort. You need to get 100% in order for it to be complete and not in progress. The video below, we're converting between liters and milliliters. Watch the video, please, in its entirety. I believe it's about 9-10 minutes. So you're going to pause and unpause throughout the video. I give you a lot of samples that we practice together so you can check your work. You will need pencil and paper for this, so please be ready to do some work alongside with me. Also, our workbook pages. Okay, you have 2 pages, so if you're going to copy and paste, here remember to use your line option to connect which ones for liters and milliliters, so you're going to use the line tool to match. And here, you do need a separate piece of paper to do 2A, B, and C in order to stack your numbers and regroup. You probably can do this without paper, but for number 5, remember you need to use your units that need to be the same units of measure before you compare. So let's look at A. We have liters and milliliters. You want to convert this to milliliters so that you can compare milliliters to milliliters, and you can see if it's greater than, less than, or equal to. Okay, so keep that in mind when you do your math today. Mrs. Boyer goes over today's assignment for weather and climate. Here is the slideshow. I also put this in your science folder. And while I'm talking about your science folder, notice what I did. I made a folder that says Unit 3, so all your slides are now in the folder rather than outside the folder so that you can see, oh, this is the slideshow we're doing today. When you're done with this, put it in your science folder so that when the new slideshows come, you don't get confused which one you need to do. Okay. Also, Mrs. Boyer explains that you're going to go to Seesaw. So let's look at Seesaw. It's your Seesaw activity. You need to look at activities. Okay, so when you go into activities, you see weather versus climate. And then you're going to complete these 3 questions. Okay, you can record them, you can write them, however you want, but you need to make sure that you're answering these 3 questions. You're also going to watch a video. Okay, and Mrs. Boyer goes through that in her little video. It's about 5 minutes when she explains your activity for the day. There's also a fun engineer activity about s'mores there that she explains, and that can be done either during the week or over the weekend, but it looks a lot of fun. I think I'm going to do it with my kids too. Here's a smart fact. You can learn why do countries have flags. Check out this website and you can learn why countries have different flags around the world. Okay, so at the end of the day, remember, Words Their Way should do 1 or 2 activities today because it's due Friday. You're reading 30 minutes, so your book club members today at Zoom, you're going to make a plan for today, tomorrow, and Wednesday because we're not Zooming. So you're going to make a plan with your book club. Today's Monday, so you do have a Padlet post, and we do look to see if you posted to give you credit, so you have to post today. You're going to watch the Brain Pop Junior and you can complete the video and take the quiz on theme. You have 2 workbook pages, 45 and 46, so this will go in your May e-learning under May 4th. You have 3 green dots due by Friday. Boys and girls, we need everyone to push themselves. We need to finish reflex. Everyone should be done with their 12 times table. So push yourself because we're going to be really focusing on IXL now. So everyone should be almost done with their reflex work. For science, you're watching NASA Climate Kids in Seesaw, and you're also completing the 3, I had to change this to 3, but to 3 questions in your Seesaw. And you can complete your engineering challenge, Sun S'mores, take a video or picture, upload it, record your voice. This might take a week or over the weekend, but we look forward to seeing how many kids try this engineer challenge. Okay, boys and girls, I will see you at 11 o'clock. Can't wait to see you. Remember, I'll probably let you in around 10:55 if we don't have a guest, but bring your computer to a flat surface so you can sit. We do not want you on your couch or your bed. We need you at a flat surface with pencil and paper so that you're ready to work. We have a couple things we need to show you, and you're going to be with your book clubs today too. Okay, see you at 11.